Today I'm going to tier list animals I could beat in a fight. And since this isn't a normal tier list with A, B, C and all that, let's go over the variables first. Ass whooping, I would kick its ass. Scrape a win, barely win, 50-50 chance that I win or lose. Rest in peace before it even begins. And bruh, seriously. And it is up to you to determine whether bruh seriously is a win or a loss, because this is its own special category. Let me know what you guys think and let me know your own tier list in the comments below. Let's get started with the lobster. I think we're going to put lobster into ass whooping. Then we have the zebra, and I think we're going to have to put the zebra into a 50-50 chance that I win or lose, because that thing is going to kick like a horse. Little mouse, I think we have to put that into ass whooping. Deer would probably be scrape a win as well. Lizard, I can't see exactly what type of lizard that is, but I think it would have to be an ass whooping. Then we have the squid, and I don't know if this is the giant squid or a normal squid, so I think we're going to go for normal squid, and that would be ass whooping. Then we have the grizzly bear. Now, the grizzly bear and all of the other big animals like this all depend on whether or not I have a weapon. So I think we are going to do it no guns, but I am allowed to maybe have a knife or some sort of small sword. So it's not just bare hands, because I mean, apart from our teeth, we don't really have anything as humans to harm anything really, except for maybe the ass whooping category. So I think I'm gonna allow myself a knife or a machete or just something bladed. And I think with a grizzly bear, it's RIP before it even begins. I think you are dead no matter what you have. I mean, obviously if you have a gun, that's different, but if you're trying to fight a bear and you don't have some sort of distance weapon, you're dead. That thing is going to catch up to you in the blink of an eye. You can't climb a tree to get away from it. You pretty much can't run away from it. You can't swim away from it because they're amazing swimmers. The bear will end up just ending you completely. Then we have the hippo, and the hippo is pretty much the exact same as the bear. And at the end of this, I'm actually going to do a bear, hippo, and anything else that's in this category. Who wins between those? And hippo is actually going to absolutely destroy you no matter what you have. Doesn't matter if you have a knife, machete, whatever. And also it's probably gonna just kill you in one bite too, so it won't even have to maul you. It just has a bump and then that's it, you're dead. GG, no re. Then we have the little turtle. I think for turtle it will pretty much depend on what kind of turtle, but if it's only a small turtle, then I think I'd scrape a win at the end of the day. So I could beat that turtle. When it comes to tiger, I think we are going to have to put that into rip before it even begins again. And the tiger obviously is going to kill you no matter what weapon you have. Like if you have a bladed weapon or a bat or something like that, you're dead. Obviously, if you have a gun, that's different, but we don't have guns in this case. Then we have the wolf. Now, it depends on how many wolves there are, but if a wolf is coming at you, I think you haven't a chance. You're dead. Rip before it even begins again, even if there's only one. And yeah, I mean, if you've ever seen the size of a wolf, they look way smaller in pictures. They're actually bloody massive. Even if it's only one, you're dead. Then we have the parrot. And I think we will put the parrot into scrape a win. That beak looks dangerous. Then we have the dragon. And the problem with the dragon is you might scrape a win initially, especially if you have a knife. Get a 50-50 chance. I think we're going to go for 50-50 chance. But the poison or the bacteria that they have in their bite is going to kill you later on. I'm pretty sure they have antidotes for that these days, right? So I think we're going to put it in 50-50 chance we win or lose. Very high chance we die afterwards, but it's the initial fight that matters not the later on down the line. We have the lion, and I think if you are going face to face with a lion, you are rip before it even begins. Then we have the eagle, and I'm going to put the eagle at the 50-50 chance that we win or lose, because it has its talons, which it's going to use to attack you, has its beak, of course, and it has flight advantage. But you might get that lucky strike where you ready up your machete, it comes in, it swoops in, and you slice, and you just hit it, and then you win. So I think there's a chance that you can beat an eagle. Then we have the rhino, and once again, I think the rhino is rest in peace before it even begins. You haven't a chance against the rhino. What are you going to do against a rhino? He's just going to eat you, and he's vegetarian. So yeah, rhino, rip. Then we have the little bird, and the little bird, we're going to give an ass whooping. Then we have a panda bear. Now, a panda bear, I'm really glad is actually separate from the grizzly bear here, because have you guys ever seen the videos of panda bears and how they live? I do not know how the panda bear has managed to survive this entire time and not just get eaten by anything that's around. So I think we're going to scrape a win. I've never actually seen a panda bear try and defend itself, but at the end of the day, after watching all those very funny videos that you can see on YouTube and montages of how useless panda bears are, I think we'll scrape a win. Yeah, I think you are going to kill me if I don't get this right, but I believe this is a ferret. And I think for a ferret, we're going to have to put that into scrape a win. Those things got claws and a really, really strong bite too. Then we have the gorilla. And I mean, the gorilla is rest in peace before it even begins. These things are huge. You're dead. You're crushed. And yeah, GG, no re. Then we have a chimp. And when it comes to a chimp, they're pretty much just an overstrong version of us. And they can also use tools. I doubt we're going to give the chimp a knife. But I've heard that the chimp goes straight for the most sensitive parts of your body, and they know exactly what sensitive parts you need. So it's rip before it even begins. So I'm not 100% sure what this is. Is it a llama? Is it an alpaca? Is it a deer? What you think yourselves? You guys can help me in the comment section. But I think we're going to have to put it into scrape a win, regardless of what it is, right next to the deer or the reindeer, whatever you think the difference is between these two. This doesn't look like it has a horn. I mean, with a shark, it is rest in peace before it even begins, because of course that's a great white shark, not just any shark. And yeah, not a chance are you getting away with your life if that thing decides to go for you. Yeah. Then we have the elephant, and the elephant straight into rip before it even begins. You've no chance. And it just kind of goes to show how many animals out there can destroy us without even trying. Like, look at that already, and we haven't even finished. The elephant, rip. You actually have a chance against a snake. Depends upon snake as well. So we're going to go 50-50 chance that we win or lose. Depends on if it gets you or if you get it first. Don't forget we have a knife. And yeah, the poison, similar to the dragon, if it bites you, there's a very high chance you die later on down the line afterwards. That means you're both dead. But, you know, hopefully you get your anti-venom. And also, we're talking about the fight itself, not later on. Starfish is ass whooping. This looks like a Nile crocodile. Could be an alligator. Let me know what you think in the comments. Either way, it's rest in peace before it even begins. That thing grabs a hold of you, you are dead. Then we have the horse, and we're gonna have to put the horse in just behind the zebra. I haven't really been doing the animals in order, but since they are kind of similar, I'm gonna put them together. And same with the horse, 50-50 chance that we win or lose. As I said, we do have a small weapon to defend ourselves. It's not just bare hands. We have the cheetah. And I think once again with the cheetah, we're going to have to put it into rip before it even begins. I actually believe with the cheetah, you do have a slight chance of winning. So maybe not this extreme. You know what? Let's put the cheetah into 50-50. That thing comes at you and you do get a good attack in. you might survive. Cheetahs are very fast, and they obviously go for a very slender and skinny prey, and they tend not to mess with humans. They tend to be kind of okay around humans. Obviously, you don't want to go and pet one, but I think if it was to attack you, I think you might have a very small chance. It won't be 50-50, but you have a chance. Now, Nemo is a tough one because where do we put that? I think we put Nemo into ass whooping. Then we have the most dangerous animal of them all, the kitty. The kitty is responsible for the most amount of kills in any game in existence. And I think we're gonna have to put the kitty into bruh. Seriously. Once again, up to you to decide whether that means we are rip or if we kick an ass. But goes into bruh. Then we have the octopus, and the octopus is probably going to outsmart a lot of the people who are fighting it. So we're going to have to put that into scrape a win. I think we can definitely do it because it's lack of claws, but if this had some extra form of defense, we did. And then we have the crab, and I think the crab goes into ass whooping. Then we have the little puppy, and I think the little puppy also has to go into come on, bro. Some people wouldn't stand a chance against this thing. It's a monster. Then we have the peacock, and I think for the peacock, we have a 50-50 chance. Those things can be dangerous if you get on the wrong side of it. Luckily, in this case, we do have a bladed weapon. We have a sheep, and I think we're gonna have to put the sheep into ass whooping. Then we have the swan, and swans are notorious for being very, very aggressive. But when you actually have intentions to fight back, I think you will probably scrape a win from this one. I can almost make out that this is an owl. And I think for owl, we're going to have to put that down as ass whooping. I'm actually surprised that there's a whale in this. And I don't even know where to put this thing because it's probably going to swallow you whole if you're in the water. There's a very low chance. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone in existence getting into the water and then trying to fight a whale. Like normally when you see a whale, you're astounded and you're just hoping that it doesn't eat you by accident. But we're good friends usually. So starting a fight with a whale, I think if you pissed a whale off enough for it to actually want to get rid of you, rest in peace before it begins. Then we have the sea lion. And I think the sea lion is going to have to go into 50-50 chance that we win or lose, because these things are a lot larger than they look in the picture, and they have a very, very sharp set of teeth. So 50-50 chance. Then we have a duck, and I think for the duck, we are probably going to be putting that into come on, bro. Then we have a cow. It's a cow, not a bull, and that's why I think we're going to put it into ass whooping. Then we have a dolphin. I have no idea where to put this. I mean, once again, dolphins. Who picks a fight with a dolphin? I think if you are up against one dolphin, which is a very small chance, I think it's a 50-50 chance that we win or lose. Then we have a goat, and I think for goat, we're going to have to scrape a win because those things are dangerous in their own way. So which of these would win in a fight? Now, I'm going to take out the ones that I don't think would win, and I'm going to do this quickly, so there might be some mistakes in here. I don't think a lone wolf will win this fight. I don't think a chimp would win this fight. I don't think a rhino would win this fight, and well, I suppose we can leave the hippo in. Hippos are very dangerous. Now, it also depends on where we are, because maybe we should do two different fights. Shark versus whale. I would actually go for the whale if it's a fully grown whale here. I think a fully grown whale would beat a shark. And it's a pity that there isn't any orcas in this list. Now, if this takes place in water, I think the whale will swallow pretty much any of these. Maybe not the elephant. Maybe not the hippo, in just one. So it's like the king of the entire thing. A fully grown whale now. And we just swallow any of them. But I doubt we're going to be doing this in the water because that'll be unfair. And outside of the water, these two obviously are useless. The puppy could probably beat the whale and the shark outside of water. So if we're talking about just in a normal situation on land, maybe with a bit of water in the middle, these guys have no chance. They're too big to fit in a river or pond. And then it's this lot. So I think we are going to have to take the tiger out of it because the tiger is more of a ambush predator. So in a 1v1 fight, I'm not so sure about winning against this lot. So I'm going to take the gorilla out of here as well. It's a vegetarian, and without going into too much detail, I don't think it would have the same experience as these ones. Because of the ones that are left, I think I'm going to take the crocodile out of here. I think it would be bullied by 3 out of 4 of the rest. And I think we're also going to take the lion out of here. I do not see the lion beating the next 3, the last 3. Hippos are very deadly to humans and obviously to smaller animals. But against the other 2, I think a hippo would lose. Then we have the bear versus the elephant, and I think that the bear is super powerful, super fast, has a lot of protection, but you just can't beat the power of a fully grown male elephant. So I think the elephant wins. The kitty wins against everybody. So kitty stays here and is the highest on the apex predator list for sure. So thank you very much for watching today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know about your tier list or any changes you would make, and enjoy the rest of your day.